Hello, campers. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another tale of adventure from Colon, Michigan. It's 12:15. I went out for a little while tonight. Had a lovely time hanging around the American Legion and seeing a bunch of friends and things like that, having a magnificent hamburger, and watching Paul Critelli do some of the neatest magic. And stuff that's been around for a long time, but at the same time, some things that he's put his own little twist to. It was so cool. Magic with a safety pin and a dinner napkin. That it's the things that you read in some of the older books, and Paul does a beautiful job with it. Nice little routine. So, full marks to Paul. On to the show for this evening. The show this evening was emceed by Mark Merchant, who is a very, very funny man and an outstanding ventriloquist. A whole series of figures he had. Uh, won't even try to begin to tell you what his act is like, but it's some great, funny stuff. An escape artist by the name of Mark Cannon and his wife helping him on stage, doing well, him locked in a steel box, number one, not a very big box either. She did the gypsy rope escape with a gentleman from the audience, wearing a jacket, and she's all tied up and then reappears after the drape goes up and comes down with the jacket under all the ropes that she's tied into. But he finishes his act with a table of death, spiker, whatever you want to call the illusion. The difference is his is exposed and it's on a hinged device that you can see him laying on the table, and there's a rope burning that holds this thing up and then clamps down just as he gets out in the nick of time. Very dramatic, very cool, and a very entertaining man. And George Soterial did two different sets, one in the beginning of the show and one towards the end. The one in the end, he did his clock routine with a grandfather's clock and an artist's dream. Everything he did was just on spot. Tonight's show was just outstanding. It truly was. Everything clicked, everything worked. Wonderful performers. Just uh, a great show. It's if you didn't get a chance to see it tonight, it's very too bad that you didn't. Uh, in town after the show was the close-up contest at uh, isn't that terrible? Curleys, which I didn't get to see because by the time I left the theater and I ran into Nicole Petrowski, gave her a ride into town, had a hamburger, drank soft drink, and just hung out at the Allegiant and visited with folks. And that's where I watched Paul do some of the stuff that he did, which was really very cool. It's the first time I ever saw Paul work or do any kind of magic, and pretty snappy, pretty snappy. There was also a one trick competition over at Fab Magic tonight, which I ran into my buddy Bob Maverick uh, after he said he just totally messed up a trick. But so he had gotten in town tonight. Tomorrow, arriving in town from Cincinnati is going to be Sean Dion and Todd Simpson. So look forward to those guys arriving. What else happened today? Not a whole lot. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. begins the contest. I don't know who we've got, if we've got many youth or any seniors or both, but I've heard there's only four. I'll tell you this time tomorrow night how many are there. Uh, just a great, great evening today for the show. I'm still in my stage shirt here, stage crew. Where is it? There it is. Ta-da! Abbott stage crew. Last night we were the Bill Smetak stage crew, which we're always all there Wednesday nights. Saturday night, everybody's last name is going to be Conklin, in honor of our friend Jerry Conklin. Tomorrow night, I don't think there's anything special for the stage crew to worry about tomorrow night. So that'll be nice. It's been a great run up here at Abbott's this year. They have, excuse me, there's going to be an auction, two different auctions for some of Jerry Conklin's stuff. Uh, the one Saturday afternoon and one Friday afternoon. So if you get a chance to get up here, some of the things are going to be some of the Oriental robes that Jerry and his family wore in their Illusion Act. Been a lovely day, very good day. Temperature calmed down a little bit, didn't get quite as warm as it had been. It's not too bad outside. If you were a stargazer, it's a beautiful sky this evening. Truly, truly is. So that's it for tonight. Everybody back home, hi, miss y'all. Hope everything's going good. All my friends at Extreme Combat Wrestling, sorry I'm not going to be with you tomorrow or Saturday evening, but I'll be back for the show in September. And my darling Nancy took care of my bed today. I got a new mattress ordered, and evidently everything is so thick that I'm going to need a stepladder to crawl into bed, she tells me. So I don't know. We'll see what happens when I get home. So that's it tonight from Camp Colon up here. I'll have a lot more tomorrow night as well. Big show tomorrow night, a lot of different acts, so it'll be a busy report, but that's why it's so late this evening. There's just been so much happening. So from Camp Colon, once again, this is Artie Kidwell, wishing everyone a wonderful evening and a good night. I'm going to take off this t-shirt and fall down on the bed and fall asleep. So as always, www.artiesmagic.com. Good day.